Hey, welcome to another edition. I always say that episode of My Drive here on Cast 11. Easy E in the shotgun seat. I know you got driver's seat today. You're on the left. How are you?
That's true. Unless we are in England, as like the NFL was.
We're not in England right now.
So I'm in the driver's seat.
Toto. It's not even
Clicking
Kansas.
Click my heels.
What's up, everybody? It's covering top events and stories for the week here on My Drive. You want to start us off, E?
Yeah, we can talk about, you want to talk about football? Because that's my favorite thing.
Let's go with some football to start.
All right. Bradshaw Mountain Bears, they win. It says they won on both sides of the ball. So great defense, great offense, 37-8. Come on. That is perfect. Cool thing about Prescott game is it actually got called right before halftime for lightning. So they had to stop the game and it was tied. And then they resumed the game on Saturday and Badgers pulled off the victory. So good job.
Awesome. Way to go, Badgers. And speaking of Badgers, we got to give it a plug. What is out now, folks?
The
Badger Nation. Prescott Unified School District now has its own publication that comes out, quarterly print publication in partnership with Talking Glass Media.
Great book.
And it's all things PUSD. So if you haven't seen it, it's going to be in strategic locations throughout Prescott. So check it out.
Prescott.
Great job by Rebecca Horniman there.
Yep.
And the team at TGM.
The whole everybody.
Yep. Why don't you go into TD since you're talking sports?
So if I go into TD, I got to touch on some Cardinal stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Torrance Dunham's got the awesome podcast. So Talking Sports, Central Arizona Sports. He covers everything Badgers, Bradshaw, the Chino Valley Cougars. So all the teams as a whole are doing pretty good. So I'm pretty impressed with that. But what I like about Torrance is he does talk to head coaches. So he's going to talk to the Badgers head coach, which they are doing a great job. So they're putting a ton of points on the board. But I will also just quickly transition over to Cardinal football.
Before you do,
yes,
just so everybody knows, so you can find Talking Central Arizona Sports on any of your podcast channels, the way you search for all your podcasts. And what's great about it, if you want to hear live interviews with our local coaches from Prescott, from HUSD, from CVSD, check out Talking Central Arizona Sports with Torrance Dunham.
It's more than just the score, right? They've got to figure out how to get these boys doing what they're
supposed to. You did
a
rhyme.
More than just the
So
score.
we got some pro sports you want to talk about.
Yeah, so Cardinals, I hate to break it to you, but they could not beat the Eagles at home, which I told you. However, they put up a really good fight against an undefeated team. So 20-17, I really thought I was going to have to come on here and say, well, I was wrong. But I will tell you they will win this weekend. They're going into Seattle, which is proving to be just a mess. It's not the Seattle that it was when the old quarterback was there. And so it's a little different. So I think that Cardinals do go in and get a win. However, they will probably still be 3 games behind the leader because I don't see Eagles losing anytime soon. So we shall see on that. Awesome.
Is that all sports you got?
That's all the sports I got.
Moving on to some entertainment. The Big Sting. I was going to sming. Big Sting Country Music Festival is a 2-day festival at Watson Lake. Whole family fun with great live music, food, and activities. October 13th through the 15th. Times vary by day. You can simply search Big Sting Country Festival on signalsaz.com to find out more information. And then moving on to one other Prescott-based event. For all you listeners, 15 artists will take their studios outside, painting at scenic locations around the Prescott area as a part of the 3rd annual Prescott, and I believe I'm pronouncing this right, Plain Air Art Festival. According to our producers, plain, spelled Plein, is outdoor painting. So for those that French, didn't know what a plane is, so now you know. Y'all thought it was this thing that flies around. It's outdoor painting.
If it's French, though, isn't it more like plein?
So that's Prescott, October 13th through the 16th throughout Prescott. So if you see an easel and some outside, dude painting on the corner, and he's a plain art festival dude.
I'm going to go paint outside.
Awesome. What else we got, E?
Rafter 11, live music and happy hour in PV. You've got, what I love about their happy hour, they've got the best wine, Artisan bread, which...
And guess what?
What?
DoorDash has finally come through.
Wait, what's
No
that?
way.
DoorDash has finally come through.
DoorDash is
What?
here.
Wait, what?
So-
No.
You guys have bread?
Wait, this is
Yeah.
a epic. I hate to use that word because it's
Epic.
used too much, but this is an epic event.
Oh my God, they're charging
Research
the
guy
desk with the-
finally got the sixth hint because we keep talking about the amazing artesian bread at Rafter 11, and we don't know what artesian bread is.
Did Dawn set this up?
And
'Cause
we are
it's a beautiful
looking at
present.
it
You did
right
this?
now. This deserves
It's got to have a picture.
photograph for.
So courtesy from Don at Rafter 11. So
Thank you, Dawn,
Did-
at
did
Rafter
she plate
11 in
this?
the
'Cause
town
it's
center,
beautiful.
Prescott Valley, at the ranch. It's
Fun.
cheese. We're taking a photo. Now we know what the
Wow.
table cover is for because she thinks we're messy eaters, which we are.
This is super pretty. What a great presentation.
So we got some fresh artesian bread sitting right in front of us. So if we start mumbling,
Yep.
it's because we got bread in our mouths.
Looks
Thank
like
you,
a
Rafter 11,
vinegar and oil
Town
dip
Center,
in.
Prescott Valley,
Nice.
at the ranch.
Is that rosemary on top?
Rosemary, oil and vinegar. By the way, the oils and the vinegars that Dawn has over there
Better
are
than
to die
this.
for.
So good.
I'm dipping mine in some right now. I believe you want to segue to the next one. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm eating.
you munch. So just Friday from 5 to 7. Enjoy. How is it? Good? Okay. So enjoy your artisan bread. Glass of wine. No wine? No? Okay. Well, maybe next time. When you get
One thing
done.
missing is napkins would be perfect.
Yeah, just wipe your.
I got my hands.
Check out the canning event at Alliance Home Improvement Center. Join Tom Toth and his whole gang over there at the Alliance Home Improvement Center in Prescott Valley. For those of you that don't know, that should know, it's right behind Maverick. So it's so centrally located,
Can you
super
guys hear me
easy.
chewing my artesian bread while you're talking?
Is it super good?
It's
I
fun.
think I'm going to end up running all these stories by myself today.
Awesome.
So they're going to do a canning class with Hope Wilson from the U of A Yavapai County Cooperative Extension. It's going to be this Saturday from 10 to 11. So
Awesome.
check that out.
So I am not a donkey.
No,
What's the next event? It's Shrek the Musical. Detour Company Theater proudly presents Shrek the Musical. Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, and other characters sing
why we
and
don't
dance
give him bread.
along in the journey of their lives. I'm not a donkey.
You're a donkey.
Saturday, October 15th, 2 p.m., Main Street Theater. Is that
You-
the Theater Arts Center? So is it called the
Over
Main
there?
Street Theater now?
it's right there. Yeah.
They're next to Finley.
Okay, so, but we've called it something different, like Prescott Valley
Performing arts.
Performing Arts. So is it Performing Arts or Main Street Theater or both?
Both.
Oh, so it's got two names, multiple personalities. Fantastic. So that
I love
is,
Shrek.
again, October 15th, Saturday, 2 p.m. at the Main Street Theater, Prescott Valley Arts Theater, right next door to the Prescott Valley Event Center or the Finley Toyota Center. Awesome facility. What else we got? Harvest Festival. I'll take
Harvest
this one while
Festival,
I
yeah.
digest
Well,
my
you got your Chino Valley
artesian
people.
bread. Chino Valley Chamber of Commerce and Yavapai College Production Horticulture are proud to bring
call
the
me?
Harvest Festival with hay rides, tractor show, a pumpkin patch, corn maze, kids zone, beer garden, food trucks, and maybe some artesian bread. We don't know. In Chino, Saturday, October 15th, the Yavapai College Chino Valley Agribusiness Center. That place is a cool place. Have you guys been?
No, I have not.
It is very cool. I highly recommend it. Google it. I believe we might have a map to the location on Signals AZ if you search Harvest Festival 2022 in Chino Valley. Chino Valley is starting to come around. You guys
They're
better watch
stepping up
out.
their game,
Chino's
guys.
Pick it up.
Yep.
Awesome. What else we got?
Skunks. We got
Skunks.
skunks. Yep. So the Prescott Valley Animal Control gives you some tips on skunks. So I know my dogs love them. The animal control officers will not pick up or remove skunks due to the risk they carry to the domestic animals. Great. My dogs, if they find a skunk, they will roll in it all over it. So there are several businesses in the area that offer skunk removal services, but there are several things you can do to dissuade skunks from hanging around your property. So check out signalsaz.com for
let's
more
see if
info.
research guy is old enough to know this. A world famous skunk in the cartoon world. What is this skunk's name, research guy?
I think they've canceled him actually.
For
Marley,
being
do you know?
inappropriate?
For being inappropriate.
Who's a little misogynistic.
Yeah, he was he
You
would.
guys don't know. You don't know it either, do you?
I don't think it's the one that you're thinking of, but I know Flora.
Nope.
No.
Pepe Le Pew.
Nope.
Pepe
No,
Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pew.
How can you not I need you to throw in a little Pepe Le Pew,
Debonair.
right?
That guy had
For our
skill,
youths.
Yeah, 2 utes.
but all the
So now
youths.
he's got to throw. By the way, I want to commend you for sneaking in that ute in the last week's podcast. That was pretty slick. And it was just so subtle. It was perfect. Just
you
one
say
ute.
ute?
Perfect. So every time we say
Yeah.
ute, we have little sound gigs. So now we have the Pepe Le Pew reference.
It's been canceled, I think.
Oh, my love, you must come with me. We will get away.
I love that.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, but when you're a kid, you didn't think about that.
So I'm blaming all my inappropriate behavior on my
On
upbringing
Pepe
on Pepe Le Pew.
Hey, what's the Vivily group doing?
Vivily Group. Hold on. Yes, that is Skylar's group. So Vivily Hospitality Group restaurants are going to support local breast cancer awareness month. Always a good cause. The restaurants will be offering a refreshing pink drink called the Grapefruit Collins, which is gin, grapefruit, and lemon juices, simple syrup. They get into too many detail.
Yeah.
Bottom line is, it's pretty tasty.
Pretty good stuff.
So check out this month at either La Planchada, the Barley Hound, County Seat, Rose's Pizzeria in Prescott, and Prescott Valley.
Nice.
Speaking of restaurants in Prescott Valley,
Mm-hmm.
what's open? Everything.
Oh, around
During
the ranch.
Legato construction,
Mm-hmm.
town center is open. We have 6, 7 outdoor patios. A great time of year to be eating outside with your dog.
The bank-
We've got
the bank
we
is
got
open. Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Wild Wings. We got Rafter 11. We got Gabby's. We got Colt.
Rose's,
We got
Flower Stone.
Rose's Pizzeria. We got Flower Stone. What am I missing, guys?
I think you hit them all. Did you say Colt? Of course.
I said Colt, yeah. Cosmopolitan Salon is open.
Mm-hmm.
Get your nails done, research guy. What else is there? All open. Talking
all
Mass
open.
Media is open
We're
in case
open.
you need to do a podcast.
We are open.
We are open.
Fane is
a little
open.
messy, but for a good cause. You can thank Anessa Andrews for that.
It's going to be awesome.
The Fane Signature Group. So moving on. Again, Town Center is open, folks. BMO Harris Bank. Almost
Yep.
forgot. They're open. So check it out. And thanks to Vivily Hospitality Group, Skylar Reeves, and all his restaurants for what they're doing for breast cancer and breast cancer awareness.
Nice.
Moving on. 6 places to see autumn. This is an awesome time of year in our area, region. So if you want to take a road trip or a hike, we got listed on signalsaz.com the 6 places to see autumn colors around in Prescott Valley. Where are they? What are the locations? Fane Park, Watson Lake, Lynx Lake, Granite Basin Lake, Courthouse Plaza is a great one, and Thumb Butte. Check that out online.
It's awesome. We still get to see seasons. Everybody thinks, Arizona does not have seasons. We do here
Speaking
in
of
Prescott.
seasons, rain in the desert. What's going on
Rain
there?
in the desert. So Phoenix got more rain than Seattle. What?
Like in
Pharrell's-
one day, though, right?
Probably, but yeah. So since July, so according to the National Weather Service, Seattle got less rain between July and October than Arizona did.
Wow, that's
That
a
is
lot of water.
Crazy. So Phoenix marked almost 2 inches of rain, trumping Las Vegas, San Diego, Seattle, San Francisco, and Los Angeles.
So who says it's a desert? It's not a
Way to go, Phoenix. Look at you. We did it.
Ours just washes all into the ocean. It doesn't grow anything.
Yeah. Yep.
That's actually kind of an interesting little tidbit of fact. That's a nice factoid there, producer girl.
Producer girl.
Moving on. This is one of my favorites. Dogs are helping researchers find endangered orchids in Arizona because, orchids in Arizona are a thing. Apparently, I think I could find some other things for my dogs to do besides looking for really rare flowers.
Your dogs
but
do a lot.
Trained scent dogs, Shirk and Muon, they couldn't pick more difficult names to say.
Buddy
helping
and
researchers
Daisy.
locate several orchids known as Canelo Hills ladies. That kind of sounds like women that work in the evening. Tresses
killing
during
it.
their first expedition in southern Arizona this summer. The orchids are an important part of the desert ecosystem. Yes, they are, but they grow in
Ciénagas.
Thank you. You can read that.
I can
Proud
read
of
it.
you.
It's big. It's real far away.
A type of desert wetland that is disappearing because of all the western mega drought. But see, that conflicts with the
With the
previous
other.
story that we just got more rain in
But
Seattle.
the
So I'm in
rain now
conflict.
will maybe help the orchids So before all this rain happened,
Our facts are interesting, but I'm not going to say they're not conflicting.
Sometimes a little bit conflicting.
So
sometimes
we have orchids and we have a massive amount of rain, but we're in a mega drought. So you guys figure that one out.
Yeah, but we'll figure it.
It's global warming.
Mm-hmm. Global warming.
Meanwhile, we're getting more rain than ever before. Speaking of rain and green, Prescott Valley Haunting on the Green, Friday, October 28th. 4 to 8 p.m. at the Prescott Valley Civic Center, which is a really cool place.
Yep.
So it's really the community Halloween gig, right?
I'm going to be there. Yep. We will be there on
Casey
site.
Van Haren and her crew at Recreation Services and Community Services are doing a fantastic job, as always. So bring out your family, those little booger eaters, and have some fun, getting some candy and all that other fun stuff.
I believe we'll be.
Are we going to be out there?
We are going to be out there.
Talking Glass Media will be out there. Are we taking pictures? What are we doing?
Taking pictures. We're going to have a cool setup. Normally we do a backdrop, but we're going to do something really cool. So these
pumpkins,
can be
skulls,
cool little,
that kind of stuff. Scare the heck out of kids.
It'll be
make them
awesome.
Cry.
And why are we doing it on Friday instead of Monday?
Football. See, we here at Talking Glass Media are thinking of
ahead, right?
Your marriage.
Yes.
And how you can be attentive to your family while also watching sports.
Yeah. So if your wife is like me, she's going to say, yes, this is what we are going to do. And if
your
not,
wife is probably not like
me.
Alicia.
It's crazy.
Because she's a sports freak.
But yeah. So, and the Bengals are playing. So
okay. Alicia's got a Bengal tattoo on her thigh.
What?
I've never seen it, just so Big Daddy knows. If you're listening, Big Daddy, I've never seen it.
Marilee has.
I've heard about it.
Yeah. It's great. It's epic.
All right, getting off of thighs and into Idealios of the Week. Idealia of the Week is by American Auto Glass. I'm happy to present this because my wife bought a new truck, and we took our first road trip to break it in about a month ago, and we went through a sandstorm.
Nice.
American Auto Glass is offering $100 cash back on your auto glass replacement. Check it out online on Idealios on signalsaz.com, or just say, hey, Idealios and Signal sent me. I want my $100 for my cracked windshield, which I may do.
I'm going to tell you, we live in the land of rocks. So if you guys do not have glass insurance, you might talk to Vince
glass
Mosier.
Insurance is cheap.
Talk to Vince.
For the new people that are here from wherever.
Not California.
You actually get glass insurance, and they'll just replace it, and it's free, and they come to your house or they'll come to your business while you're working, if you work. So yeah, all good. American Auto Glass here in Prescott Valley at 8891 East Valley Road. Get your glass. Power of the Mind.
Power of the Mind. It's killing it.
You are on a mind-bending psychological role with your Power of the Mind podcast.
Yeah, we've kind of taken a couple different turns. This week we talk about Stockholm Syndrome. So it is fascinating.
What is Stockholm Syndrome?
So it's basically, they talk about the bank robbery case, but think about if you're in a situation where you're with a bad guy or whatever, you've been kidnapped, you often see the people that have been kidnapped form a bond with their
that wouldn't
kidnapper.
happen.
It's
bond with my ammunition.
You're gonna do it. You'll bond. So check out the series. We also talk about how to get away with murder. So if you ever wanted to know, I'm still here, so you'll never know.
Can't say, right?
Right.
You can't incriminate yourself. You can take a fifth on that.
I will. Yeah.
So you guys actually spoke about getting away with murder?
Well, that was not my fault. Marilee is our little producer over here. She watches crime shows like most people watch.
Just trying to figure it out. How do I do this?
She's crazy. She has really good tips on how to hide a body and basically get away with murder.
Well, she's planning for parenthood. That's why.
She's like, there's going to be, now you will never realize how many people are going to get on your nerves now that you're a mother. So the minute they start telling you how to be a mom.
And it's more than 10.
It's more than 10. Everybody will have an opinion, and you will be trying to figure out how to dispose of a body. So
we're kidding. It's a wonderful experience.
It's great. I've never done 2 at one time. Spaced out.
Yeah,
but never
one
2.
at a time.
One at a time.
This lady is deciding to get it all out of the way at once, which is commendable. Waiting as we wait for new people to come into the world. Waiting on a phone call, another one of our new shows on Cast 11 podcast, Prescott's podcast network. The guys, Ben and Mike, are going to be waiting to talk to Tiger Woods. So tune in to Waiting on a Phone Call on the Prescott Podcast Network, Cast 11. Golf star, Hall of Famer, comeback kid, possible phone user. Ben and Mike wait on Tiger Woods to call to discuss their connections to the famous athlete, their favorite Prescott golf courses, their golf-centric meet cute, and more.
Meet cute. That's like you tell the story of how you met the person of your dreams and how
okay. Yeah, all right. Not my vernacular, but
no,
I get it now.
I can't imagine you having a meet cute story.
And I don't have a meet cute story. I have great stories, but
none of them are.
So what am I going to talk about? Are we going to talk about his driving skills? Not on the road, hopefully.
Yeah.
He has tendency not to stay on the road.
No. I bet he's got a lot to say. I'm fascinated. I cannot wait to tune in and hear what Tiger Woods has to say.
Well, if he has now, let's say Ben and Mike do.
Yep.
Very cool. You're next, Dee. What else is going on?
Gardener. So without a fence that keeps animals out of your plants, they could be eaten alive down to the ground, but not after this week's show. Ken is going to cover the top landscape plants animals find detestable. So you'll be a landscape pro after this week's show. Tune into Mountain Gardener. Where, Guy? Where do I find this?
Ken Lane's Waters Garden Center, the Mountain Gardener on Cast 11. I'm chewing still on the artesian bread. Cast 11 Podcast Network, which is full of balsamic vinegar and olive oils today from Rafter 11. Check out the artesian bread. I could see eating this with a really good cup of coffee in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And she has that too.
So we want to commend, I don't know who actually followed through to get the bread, research guy.
You'll see it on his expense
So now
report.
we know what your threshold is. It's 6 hints.
6.
And it gets done.
Yep.
That's kind
awesome.
of perfect.
So maybe we just want to do 6 all at once.
We'll do
next
6
time.
all at
Hey,
once.
Austin, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? That's it. That's all I got. What else is going on?
I want to throw out a couple just kudos because I went to the Alice Cooper show last Thursday.
Coop.
Over at the Findlay Toyota Center. Awesome show.
Was it really?
Super awesome. Had a great time. And then the next night, there's somebody else there. I don't know who it was, but who is it? Cole Swindell. Obviously a country singer, right? So that's why I don't know. But so Alice Cooper on Thursday packed the house. I didn't see an open seat.
Wow.
And then Friday night looked like a packed house as well. So great job over there. Lynette is she's
the new marketing person at the Findlay Toyota Center.
Her
is so awesome. Thank goodness she is here.
They are doing a good. And then my other kudo is going to be to Jess Costa over at Freedom Core Pilates. I just took a couple of her classes.
Pilates girl. She's cranking. Is she moving to a new space yet?
Yeah, she's moving. The Monday after Thanksgiving will be the first class over at the Fry Center. So
she's going to be in town center at the ranch.
Yep.
Is the Pilates lady. Jess is awesome. She made it successful in that other spot she was at. Now she's moving more towards
location.
downtown.
Yep.
Great program.
Awesome. She does a great job. So if you are thinking of getting into Pilates, give her a call. Check out the website. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So I won't talk about the pulled muscle from the tiny little weight that she had me lifting, but she does a great job. So check her out at Freedom Core Pilates.
And you're still on your program. You're looking pretty good. How much weight do you have? Can I ask?
45 pounds.
45 pounds.
Yep.
Wow, dude.
That's why we called Jess, because now we gotta tone it up.
So are you reaching that threshold now where the first 40, 45 went pretty quick, but now you're finding it's getting harder?
Yep.
As you start to really cut into muscle and do all that other stuff?
Yeah. So now we're about a 1 to 2 pounds a week. So it's really slowed down.
Still a lot of weight.
Yeah. So I'm happy I've gotten to a point where it's like 1 pound a week is like, let's go.
How you feeling?
Really good. Really good.
Did you notice a difference in energy and
Everything.
stuff like? Because that's a lot of weight not to be carrying, right?
Well, and it's funny at the grocery store. It's like, Frank, check out this 10-pound bag of potatoes. Now try lifting 4.5 of those.
I was going to say, get yourself one of those kettle irons. That's like 50 pounds. That's what you're not carrying around. It's an immense amount of weight.
It's huge. So
well,
big
congrats
difference.
on that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Big difference. So hopefully Jess can then sculpt it. So we'll figure that out.
So Easy E is on the sculpting mode. Congratulations to you. Thanks to everybody for putting together all this information on my drive of the Cast 11 Podcast Network. We'll see you next week. Watch out for those roundabouts.
See ya.
I am not a donkey.